everybody, Tim here with another movie review, kind of a look back review on Iron Man 3. Now, over the last week or so, I've been watching all of the MCU movies along with Maggie, and I decided I wanted to take a look at some of them that I've never reviewed on this channel. I have reviewed all of Phase 1 about a year ago when Guardians was coming out. We were getting ready for that movie. I reviewed all of Phase 1. So I think I'm going to take a look at Phase 2 and kind of see how I feel about it now that it's been a little bit removed and we're in the depths of Phase 3. I wanted to take a look at Phase 2. So kicking it off with Iron Man 3, this movie came out in May of 2013. It was the first movie post the Avengers in the MCU, which was a big deal. I remember going to see this movie, and we could not wait for this movie to come out. It was my junior year of high school, and we were just so excited, me and all my friends. We went to the first showing that was available Thursday night on the biggest screen. We could see it in 3D. I was so excited. And I had no idea who Shane Black was. I'm going to be completely honest. I had not seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I had seen Predator, but I didn't know who Shane Black was. Lethal Weapon, yeah, like I had seen Lethal Weapon, but I didn't know anything about Shane Black at all. So going into Iron Man 3, I was expecting an Iron Man movie. And since the Avengers was so good, everybody was just like, this is gonna be it. And I remember vividly walking out of Iron Man 3 disappointed. I remember being upset about the Mandarin. And full spoilers here, guys. This movie's been out for 5 years, okay? Like if you're watching this video, you've seen Iron Man 3, I would hope. So full spoilers, but I remember walking out being upset about the Mandarin. I remember thinking the movie was overlong. I remember not getting the humor. I just didn't understand what they were going for with Iron Man 3. Let's fast forward to now. I've seen this movie quite a few times. I saw it quite a few times in the theater, probably 3 or 4 times in the theater, just trying to wrap my brain around it. I've seen it a few times since it's been out on Blu-ray. Every time I kind of do a Marvel Universe watch through, I obviously hit Iron Man 3, but it's not one that I ever go back to just watch. Like, let's just watch Iron Man 3. I never feel that. Like, I feel, let's just watch Winter Soldier. Let's just watch Thor Ragnarok now. Like, I don't have that feeling about Iron Man 3 up until this point. So, the other night we pop in Iron Man 3, and how did I feel about it now, 5 years later? Well, it's still not my favorite Marvel movie, still not my favorite MCU movie, but I feel like my perception on it has changed a little bit. And I think that has a lot to do with my appreciation of Shane Black, specifically after movies like The Nice Guys and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I've seen both of now. But like I said, at the time that this movie came out, I had not. Obviously, The Nice Guys did not exist, but The Nice Guys is an incredibly smart movie that Shane Black wrote and directed. And looking at this movie, Iron Man 3, as a Shane Black movie, I think it's pretty damn good. Looking at it as a post-Avengers, the first movie after the Avengers, big budget Iron Man movie, that's where I think it falters. I went into this movie wanting one thing, and Shane Black and Kevin Feige and Marvel gave me something that I wasn't expecting, and I wasn't ready to like it, to love it, to embrace it at the time. I still don't embrace it to this day, but there are things that I really hated then that I'm kind of into now. Specifically the Mandarin. I still don't love the whole Mandarin thing, but that's probably because the Mandarin is one of my favorite villains of all time. And they promised the 10 rings back in the first Iron Man film, and now we've got this, and it did not hit for me. It still doesn't totally hit for me, but getting past that, looking past the disappointment of not getting what I was expecting, it's a really great twist. Ben Kingsley kills it as Trevor Slattery. He kills it. He's so good in the movie. It's hard though. Like, I feel like you understand if you're as big of a fan as I am. It's tough. Other things are the fact that this movie's called Iron Man 3 and there's not a whole heck of a lot of Iron Man in it. Watching it now, and I think this is just a growing up type thing, that I don't need Tony Stark to be in the Iron Man costume the whole time for him to be Iron Man. Like he says at the end of the movie, when it's taken out of his chest, and when he's basically clear of being Iron Man, he's always going to be Iron Man. So even when he's doing something badass, like making his own little homemade suit and going in to get the Mandarin, he's Iron Man. Tony Stark and Iron Man are one. And that, to me, I didn't get in 2013 as a 17-year-old kid really excited to see Iron Man. Now, still kind of a kid, but as a 22-year-old kid, I get it. It makes sense to me. I like that aspect of the movie. And the thing that I probably didn't understand the most when seeing Iron Man 3 in 2013 is just Shane Black's humor in general. The writing in this movie is smart. There is a lot of stuff that is not smart. Specifically what they do with Rebecca Hall's character is just still, to this day, not well done. Same with Guy Pearce. There's stuff about Guy Pearce I like more, but the comedic writing overall from Shane Black is so spot on in this movie, and it took me until now to appreciate it. So, guys, Iron Man 3 is a mixed bag of a movie. It's not a movie that I love. It's not a movie that I hate. If I had to give it a score, which I have on Letterboxd and on Stardust, which you should follow me on both of those things, it's a movie that I gave a 3 out of 5 to. And I feel like that's an average level. That is what I call the average movie. But it's a movie that I enjoy it. It's so weird. It's such a weird movie. And again, I'm never going to just... I don't think I'm ever going to get to the place where I can say, let's just pop in Iron Man 3. But I think now, after 5 years of watching Iron Man 3, that I'm not going to want to just rush through Iron Man 3. So anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on Iron Man 3. Be on the lookout for more videos. I'm going to talk about Thor: The Dark World. I'm going to talk about Winter Soldier. I'm going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man, which are movies I've never reviewed on here, all of Phase 2. I'll probably also do a quick video on Civil War and Doc Strange, since I've never reviewed those movies either. But I have reviewed Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Thor, and Black Panther, so no need to re-review those. But guys, Avengers is next week. So be on the lookout for that, and be on the lookout for all these other videos. If you liked this little going back video for Iron Man 3, let me know, and I can maybe do something for another franchise or another big upcoming movie in the future. Well, anyway, guys, thanks as always for watching. Be sure to hit that like button and hit subscribe. It helps me out a great deal, and it helps you stay up to date with all of my latest content. And until next time, guys, have a good one. Still watching this video that I just made of Iron Man 3, look who was hanging out with me the whole time, stepping on my feet. Have a great day, guys.